Yeah. Oh, when you feel like continuing this work, just message me.
I know, dear, I know. And I thought about it this day. I was thinking, so, because it was funny that you texted me after Dan. I knew he was going to contact you, and I was like, shall I send you a message? I'm like, no, it has to go how it goes, and then it's, you know, it's open and fair, and it's all good. And so then you send me a message, but I also thought about, okay, when do I want to proceed in the quantum hypnosis? And I didn't, I'm like you, I sometimes wait for an answer or the right moment. And I was like, yeah, very soon, but not now. So that was the answer I got. And I was like, because I'm also wanting to do the ayahuasca again with Dan. And I was like, maybe it's too much. So I'm sort of waiting for my response from my sacral and my inner authority on double yes. Because for me, as an emotional authority, I first get the sacral response that's saying yes, and then it has to go through my emotional cycle that has to say yes as well. So that's the difference between just sacral and emotional manifesting generator. So I have a yes from my gut, but not a yes from my emotion. My emotions is a little bit scared to go deeper, if that makes sense. Because last time, well, the healing we did, you know, when I said to you, my hands are going dead, it's magic. I don't know what you did or what
that was unreal. That was so beautiful.
It's gone. It's gone. The pain is gone. I'm flexible again.
That's beautiful. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It was when you said that, my body was completely chilled because, like, you know, I don't know how much you see this working, but it goes like deep and abstract. So like I'm not sure if numbers are behind the sacred geometry or they are more subtle. But the most subtle ones, like the most profound healings, they are in this mechanics. They are like the screws and the metals from a motherboard in a computer. So you were like just detached, like the deconstructing and rebuilding, and that was like so beautiful. I've never seen that. Really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
And maybe that's something that you may start to get in contact with, like the medical intuitive, right? That they like penetrate the aura, or I don't know what it is, and they rebuild with geometry the fabric of the organs of the person. So maybe that's coming to you.
Well, that's the beauty is you explain it very, very profoundly, because I haven't thought about it that way. Because I do feel and how the energy is being pushed and pulled, and how my body is just like being used as sort of a surgeon's surgical stuff. and that the energy goes in, and the movements my hands make, I don't know what they do, but it wasn't the first time that I healed myself in that way. When I was in Ibiza about 4 years ago, I smoked for the first time. In the Dutch they call it angry smoke. So I don't know what the word is. And they call it in Dutch. They call it the angry smoke. That's
angry.
Yeah, but that's literally translated from boze rook. But I think it's something like weed, but a different plant or something. And then you only just smoke 2 inhales, and then you have to just let it work. If you take too much, I heard from people, you can get like really angry visions. That's why they call it angry smoke. But
is it, you get spiritual visions?
Spiritual what?
visions? Like, do you go?
Oh
do
yeah,
you go
I'll
deep
tell you
into
my
it?
experience. I was in Ibiza and they told me that if they used it, the couple that that told me and asked me if I wanted to try something, told me that they used it to get a sort of tantric energy around them. And so they did that as a ritual for themselves and be really intimate with each other. And so I was like, what does it do? So they told me some more experience, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try everything. So I took 2, and I lay down, and I just started breathing like I'm used to when I want to go into a sort of meditation or trance. And I lay down, and then suddenly my ears were like zoom. I could hear even the little crack in the back, even though people were talking. And then at one moment, I heard myself talking to the people around me, but they couldn't hear me. So I was sort of out of my body. And then, like our session, something got over me, and my hands and body started to move, make geometry, movements, big energies, small energies. I can't even remember and explain how it worked, but I gave myself a healing. And like 1.5 years ago, I smoked weed for the first time because I'm not a smoker, but I'm willing to try everything. So somebody learned me how you can do that. So it's different than a cigarette. So I took some inhales and did some breathing again. And I got the same experience, well, a little bit different because my Kundalini awakened. And I went in this deep trance again. I just allowed it. Then I got visions, like literally seeing me sitting outside of my body and receiving things and seeing my teacher, talking to him. And, but also again, the hands really opening some chakras. So that was amazing as well. So I do feel, for at least for myself, I have this talent for myself for the healing. But maybe it's something I need to explore because I do have my Reiki degree, but I never do anything with it. But maybe it's something I need to explore more. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I feel like you have to explore that also. Like, for what I see you doing in the hypnosis, it was like unreal. And that made so much sense because, like, I don't know if it's your astral body, so you might have to learn how to do astral projection. No, but you do it already, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it because last week I was like, okay, let's try it again. And I went like out, in and out for like 4 or 5 times. But like a year back or so, I could just really fly out. But we are now doing this dream dream cleansing with Sergio Mangane, the Toltec wisdom that I shared with you. And we also talk about that in the astral realm at this moment, there are a lot of beings that are not okay. And they are, well, they're not trying to snatch your soul, but I don't know how to explain it. But they want to control you, and that is giving you nightmares and stuff. So we're going through the cleansing that you are in control of the astral. And maybe that's why I don't get out like very far like before, because they are protecting me. Something is protecting me. I have found out in my Gene Key profile that I am being protected very much. So maybe that's why I just have to trust the
protected.
Yeah. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, of course. Well, keep using like whatever strategies for protection before you do it. Like in the hypnosis, we say that you're in a pyramid of white light, or you can use like a tube of white light and ask for the most clean and profound and beautiful energies and everything.
I always got my crystals with me as well.
What?
I always got my crystals in my bed.
Okay.
And also, I can't explain how the picture looks, but in my tribe, a girl shared a sort of geometry as well. You have to put under your bed for protection as well. I'll send you a picture. And I'm sleeping with that for 2 years now. So maybe.
So you have like a whole arsenal of stuff in your bed.
You never can be too safe, right? I'm not scared. Just being prepared.
That's so funny. But yeah, that makes so much sense. You're like the paper under your pillow, the crystals inside the pillowcase. You can't even turn the pillow.
I'm just a crazy girl.
Then you flip the pillow and then like a rain of crystals.
Sometimes I'm laying on them. I'm like, ouch! What's that? Oh, that's the crystal. And then I sleep with my frequency, my ears, and my sleeping mask. I look ridiculous when I go to sleep.
No, you don't. You would have to try really hard.
My husband always laughs at me.
I've been watching. He loves it. He's more like serious, right?
No, thanks to me, he's all into what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
He was really from the earth, and now he's from the spiritual as well. So.
That's nice.
Yeah, we keep
really
each other
nice.
like balanced. Yeah.
Yeah.